So I finally stopped procrastinating and just waiting for the perfect moment, and I made it happen. So with that being said, what's up guys? Welcome to the first ever video on this channel. I actually had another YouTube channel before, but didn't really do anything with it, to be honest. So I guess you can say this is gonna be the first time that I'm actually gonna be uploading constantly and being very dedicated and committed to it. So I tried really setting this up the best way I can, but I ended up just shooting it on my phone, having it done quickly, because there's just no such thing as the perfect setup. I was looking all around like the little apartment here, looking for the perfect lighting, the perfect spot, the perfect background, and I just couldn't settle on anything. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's just do it the easiest way possible. I was like, let me just record it on my phone. Just kind of gonna shoot it with like a normal front-facing camera, so if the quality's not the greatest, my apologies. I'll try to fix that for the next couple videos. Also trying to improve the sound quality. But with all that being said, welcome to the channel. So essentially, what this channel is really gonna be all about is, if you're into social media marketing, into your entrepreneurship, and later on down the road, not for now, I will be touching into personal branding, because for me it's really where my I guess you can say my focus, my attention, where all my time really is being invested in right now. I guess I should just first introduce myself a little bit. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Kevin. I'm 23 years old, actually almost gonna be 24 in like a month, but let's not talk about that for now. I guess a little intro on my journey. I graduated college like a year ago. Pretty much worked for a couple months, but I just felt stuck. I didn't see the way out, and I just figured I had to look for an alternative. And for a couple months, I really dipped my toes into like e-commerce. A little bit of results, a little bit of success, but not too much to the point where I was like, I can quit my job now, which is I think like everybody's goal. But after that, I actually learned about social media marketing. I like running an agency around that service. And I've been doing that since about November of last year. And from the beginning, really from then until I would say like end of January, it was really mostly working with like small local businesses. So it wasn't like these huge retainers. It was just enough to guess to keep it as a good side hustle. But I started seeing a little bit of results, a little bit of success. I was like, you know what, there's more out there. And it's for that reason actually that I now temporarily moved out to LA, so I can be a little bit isolated, a little bit from my environment, because I'm originally from northern New Jersey, which is like I'm literally like on the suburbs of like New York City. So I moved out here just because it's like a different environment, different vibes, but also just because so I could like connect with individuals like within my sphere and potential clients as well, but mostly so I could isolate myself and really focus on growing my agency to a whole nother level. So for these next 2-3 months, my time is really going to be spent on my agency and, really what I like to call documenting the journey. So I just want to show and share with you guys, like, just everything that goes into building an actual successful business, because these days anybody is a guru. So my goal is to just really document the entire journey, is to show how I reinvented my entire agency and practically started from ground zero again, and how I scaled it, let's say for these next 2-3 months, and just show you step by step. So for those of you out there that are interested in this or already doing it, but you're struggling, you can see how it's actually done. And, just connect with me. I just want to share as much value as possible and help out. I don't have a course, I don't have a giant social media following, so this is really just so I can document it, but also so I can share it with you guys, because I know that there's somebody out there that could really use that information and that they would find it very beneficial. So with that being said, if you're like into entrepreneurship, if you run a social media marketing agency, or you want to learn about personal branding, and you actually want to see how it's actually done step by step, then this is like the perfect channel for you, because I'm going to show you how you actually start from day one, like from ground zero, and how you can actually do it and implement it yourself. Like, it's really nothing complicated. I have invested a lot of time, money into courses, mentorship, you name it. So I'm gonna put it into practice and not just talk about it later on when I'm already established and try to sell you some course. No, I'm actually gonna show you from ground zero how it's actually done. You know, how you run a successful marketing agency, you know, how you build a successful personal brand, and how you can really use those two businesses to kind of feed your dream lifestyle. So if you want to learn from like day one, you know, follow along. And I know it's like the first video ever, but you know, leave a comment, you know, let me know what kind of content you guys want to see whether you want to see more into like the whole entrepreneurship, or you want to learn more about a marketing agency or personal branding, because this is really my area of expertise, and I just really want to help out as much as I can. So you know, leave a comment. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I know it's a lot to ask, it's the first ever video, but if you would subscribe, that'd be awesome. And yeah, stay tuned for future videos.